Hey there, everybody! Welcome back to Neggihorrorparty. We're back here with Junkyard Fury 2, No Car Run. And we're here with the final level of Junkyard Fury 2, No Car Run, AA2. The hardest level in the game. Honestly, I think that one goes to AJ8. So we're going to be jumping right into this. We've already got the max equipment upgrades. We don't have the full, set ping upgrades, but we don't need that. We already kind of know how to run this one. So, the last time I did this, what we ended up doing is we used the wall riding thing where I used the cheat codes, but this time I'm not going to be doing that. This time I'm going to try to stay on the ground as much as possible. The only time I'm going to try to use the hills a little bit is if I need to dodge a vehicle. And I have a distinct feeling that's going to happen a lot this game because, spoiler alert, on this level in particular, cars don't spawn at random. They spawn at random when you're coming around corners. And depending on how fast you're coming around a corner can dictate how many cars will usually spawn from that corner. So, this is going to be fun here. If you want to see the video where I tried to do this over and over and over again, I actually did this on stream. So, if you'd like to see more, make sure you comment and subscribe down below. Let's get this started. This is also going to be a bit of a longer one, specifically because of the size of the level. Like, if I cut across using the mountains, I could probably cut the time down, but the problem is I don't have equipment. I only have 4 crowbars and a battery, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to, spend the time getting the stuff, so there's going to be a lot of skips here because there's just going to be a huge amount of times where I'm just not going to be able to have anything at all. So, oh lord. I should also mention that we're going to be doing the ending 1. So in other words, we're going to be trying to beat the level. We're not going to get into Christine and drive off because that gets in the car, and we're not going to do the ending where we kind of cheese out and escape really early, except we don't really escape. More or less we get taken prisoner by a demonic entity that wants my giblets. No, we're gonna do the ending where I legitimately supposedly escape. I mean, that ending is very vague. It doesn't tell you that you've escaped or anything like that. It just says, hey, lost contact at this location. So objectively, that one's probably the best ending, I would say. So I left that last set back there for last because it's the one that's closest to the home. So that's the strategy we used the last time. We always leave that set for last because what it means is that as soon as we get it, we can just, move ourselves along and not have to deal with it. So, pretty fun. The only time I'm going to use these hills is when I'm cutting across for shortcuts. Is when I'm cutting across for a shortcut or I'm trying to get away from something. I'm not going to be just sitting on them forever and ever and ever because I used the hills in the last couple of levels too. They were very useful for cutting across to for shortcuts, but they're not very fair, I would say, when it comes to actually using hills because they basically make you invincible. I mean, the cars can't get you whatsoever. So I only use them if I need to get away from somebody, because if you're not in a car on this level, it's impossible to get away from any of the vehicles. There's literally no way you'll get away. Ever. So I have to kind of use them sometimes or this will literally be uncompletable. Quite literally. So I'm hoping it's not that difficult. I think the biggest problem with this level is it's just going to be long. It's the largest level next to AA. It's the largest level next to DF4. So, and if you don't have a car, this takes forever to just kind of roam around in. Good thing I've already played it multiple times, and I mean multiple times. I swear, I'm already getting jitters. Okay, so that's the first one. First set finished out. And like I said, we're going to try to get as much resources as we can because, unlike the last instances, if I die, I lose everything. So, stocking up on as much as I can for these is kind of important. Thank you for giving me absolutely none of what I wanted. I really appreciate that. I really do. So I think our first car should be spawning here because if you take too long to go around these corners, Oh, I was expecting someone to show up, eat my face. Eat my giblets in my face. Because I'm taking too long. I should mention this. On the stream that I did a while back, I got stuck at a corner because there was about 1 billion cars smacking and flipping and slamming me all around the place. Well, the problem is that how the spawn works for the cars is that if you're around a corner, there's a possibility that a car could roll, across from that corner. But the problem that came up really quickly was there was no limit to that spawn. So when I got stuck there in that little area, I was on the cusp of the spawn area, so it just kept churning out the vehicles infinitely. And at some point, I literally had every single car possible for this level, with the exception of the truck, spawned on top of me. It was awful. And I never want to do it again. I somehow got out of that situation, but this time I don't have a car to stand on top of so I don't die instantly. So, yeah, we might have to be a little bit more careful this time around. I should mention that cars can spawn behind you as well. If you're at a corner and a car can spawn there, they will spawn behind you as well. And I've had a situation where I drove by, a car spawned when I was being chased, and then I noticed him while I was trying to, get away from Tweedledee, whoever was chasing me at the time. So, it's something you'll have to deal with sometimes, but it is what it is. It's what comes with this job. This job that I had apparently forced upon me, because in the last game, it's made it very clear that you're a subject and that you don't really have a say in this. At least I think that's the case. I don't know about this game, but you're always called a subject in this game. So the upgrades refer to you as a subject, for example. So I think I'm D class, basically, from the SCP Foundation. And hell, this could even be the SCP Foundation, just different. If you're walking on by foot, this level takes forever. Like, seriously. So next up, we have to go that way, I think. Now, I'm a little bit suspicious about being on these mountains for very long periods of time, because I made a comment about, Dhood potentially patching, this stuff. But the thing about it was he did say something, he did leave a comment about something, and then there was an update that happened, like, I think the day after that video occurred, or after that comment, and I don't know if he did something to these spawns, so I have to be very careful about what I'm doing, because the last thing that I want happening is me using a mountain to cross over, me spending too much time on it, and then obviously something whack happening, like a car spawning on top of me and killing me instantly. Which would be funny, to say the least, but it also wouldn't be... What was that? What the hell was that? Okay, that must be the thing Dhood was talking about, where there was a car that spawns on top of the hill. Okay, I guess I am now banned from using the hill. I will take that as the one and only warning I'm getting, that I am now banned from the hill. Because that is a new sound. Okay? What is that? There's something... What the fuck? There was actually something chasing me. That sound was something. Okay, so I am banned from the hills. Honestly, I kind of want to see what it was. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the heck it was that killed me. Because that scared the crap out of me. I'm actually super curious what killed me. I think it killed me from the side or something, and I just didn't realize it. But I'm actually super curious to see what actually killed me. I am actually genuinely curious about what killed me. I don't know if it only appears at a certain number. There it is. There it is. I heard it. What was it? I heard that shit. I think I've pissed it. I've pissed it off. So show yourself. Come on, show yourself. I've pissed you off. You must show yourself. You can't kill me without me knowing. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Where is it? Oh! Oh! I see! Okay. So it's some sort of futuristic car thing that insta-kills you. Like, no matter where you are on the level. Okay. So, no using the hills anymore. Because, like, I used the hills a few times and it didn't spawn, but that time it spawned like that. So, no using the hills anymore. I will go ahead and use the upgrade because even though I died a few times, it did give me some of the stuff. Okay. Good to know. Well, Dhood, you have put an speedrun mechanism in there, so I will no longer use the hills. You've got that. I will no longer touch those hills. I don't need that nonsense anymore because I didn't see him come at all. Like, I think he comes out, I think that car comes out of the ground. Like, I legitimately think he comes out of the ground. And he only shows up if you use the hills on this level. And once you have screwed up, that's it. You're done. Like, I think it'll kill you from literally anywhere. So I'm not using the hills anymore. That's a chance I could spawn it. So this will be a long video because that definitely complicates this level significantly. Oh. Ooh, hey Christine. Just gonna hug the wall. Woo! Okay, so hugging the wall does nothing, okay? So, I've just been lucky. That's literally what that means. I've just been lucky. What that means is I've just been lucky that nobody's spawned yet. That's all that literally means. I've just been lucky. So at least now I know that even if I hug the wall, they can still spawn. It just means that I've been lucky. What's further than that is that that walking does make this a bit easier because if you're in the car and they come around a corner, you don't have a chance to like react. Like you genuinely do not have a chance to react. So, but if you're walking, I have enough time to like take a moment to realize, oh, hey, there's a car right there. That's 4. Next up we have is this one over here. You genuinely have a chance to like stop for a moment and be like, oh shit, there's a car. But which direction they come from, that is a different story. We're about to reach the point when the truck can start spawning, and I don't know if he can spawn when you're not in a vehicle, but I'd rather... Ooh, back up, back up, back up, back up! Take that, dick. Can't get me now. He disappeared pretty quick. So we'll go this way. Oh, shit, 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 shit! I don't think I can get far and away enough from him to stop that. So I'm gonna back out and despawn him first. This corner right here is also another one that I have to watch for. Because if I go here in the... But it's also wide enough that if a car does spawn, he'll be, like, on the complete opposite side from me, so I won't have to worry about anything. No car, no car, no car. No car. No car. No car. Okay, we're good. We're Goosey. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. I am still worried, because the truck starts spawning at around 5, and I don't know if he needs me to be in a car. And if he doesn't, I don't know how to dodge him while I'm not in a car, because he spawns already, like, pissed at you. I might camp for just a moment, just to maybe bait his spawn. He always spawns to your right side. He always spawns to the right side of the vehicle, just behind you. So there are a few times where I've died because I was turning, I think either to the left or the right, and he just instantaneously hit me because he always starts faster than you. I'm scared to just even try it, but I'm scared to try it. I want to bait the spawn, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and if I don't get it, it'll waste so much time. All right, you know what? We'll just dig it. And if we die, if we die, then we know. If we die, then we know. That's how most of these horror games go. You just have to try. If you die, then you know what not to do. That's how it works, right? That's how you learn. That's how you learn a horror game. This is more of a horror... This level is awful. It's so big that, like, I'm looking around at every corner just to make sure. Ooh, that's a truck. That's far enough. That's far enough. Ah, nah. Fuck, you gotta be kidding me. That wasn't far enough. Okay, very clearly was not far enough. I don't know if he disappeared or not, because it didn't make the... No, he's not gone. He's there. Oh, shit, 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 shit. It's eye candy. That scared the shit out of me. He's backing up. That's not enough room. Or it is. Or it is enough room to prevent the trigger. What's he doing? Is he still driving? I think he is. I mean, he's still kind of driving. Okay. I thought that wasn't far enough because that the truck activated and I was that distance. What the hell is what the hell is that about? What nonsense? Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take the win. I will take that win. 110%. Okay. That's the last one. Number 6, baby! Pretty sure the truck... I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna camp near the wall. Just a little bit. I won't use the hill because if I do, I die. I won't do that because if I do, I die, but I'll use the hill in case it causes him to spawn on top of it. No car. No car. No car. No car. Shit, 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 shit. I don't think I can do this without... Yeah, there's no way. I'm close enough, it doesn't matter. I'm close enough, it doesn't matter. What I need to do is I need to get him to come over here. Hey, Barracuda. Nice to meet you. Whoa, that's a good turn. Oh, wow. You are good at turning. When did you become so good at turning? Barracuda, it's good meeting you, but, I have things to do. And those things include winning and beating your face! Get shreked! I did it so you didn't have to. That's Junkyard Fury No Car Run! Yes! Oh, yes. Oh. That's Junkyard Fury No Car Run! It's done. That's all of them. It's a relief we did all of them. Sure, it was a little bit easier than it normally would have been because some cars were missing, but like there are certain times where like you had to be like on your toes and creative with how you were moving. Otherwise you died. Otherwise you would just die. Especially on DT3 and AA1. Oh my god. Like, Jesus. DT3, actually, DT3 is probably the worst one on foot because it has the most cars that can spawn without you needing to be in a vehicle. I counted at least 4 vehicles can spawn. 4 out of the 5 vehicles that are able to pop up on that level are able to spawn without you being in a car. And it is the most open level of all of them. So that means it's the worst level to be in. So, God, Lord, I'm so happy I'm done with that. Well, that was a fun challenge. It was definitely a little bit harder than I thought it would be. These are the upgrades that we used for these are the upgrades that we kind of went through for the run. Equipment training and physicality are the most important beyond belief. So that you can run and whatnot, but you won't ever fully upgrade those until like D3 unless you decide to grind. So, thank you so much for being with me on this journey today, and I hope you have a nice and wonderful day.